Hello everybody, I'm finally back. It's been 2 weeks. I have been busy taking care of my dog. And I'm sorry for not posting at all for that time. Time to lower this screen down and assume that it's being recorded. Have to wait for Steffens to start responding. Okay, there he goes. To the dark alleyway. Oh my god, I already have 7,000 health. Another reason why it's taken so long is that... Actually, I've just gotten... It's the last few days of an Overwatch event, and I've been trying to get the skins, but I finally got the Widowmaker swimsuit, so I'm happy. And now here comes the good music.
I told you I could do it. Finally tricked someone into entering the alley. They fell for it. Quickly, jump then.
Whoa, wait! Stop! We can't do this! It's all wrong! They look like good people! We can't attack good people!
Really? So all that planning was for nothing? I guess you're right. But what are you going to do now? Befriend them?
Robin the Hoods.
Traveler, I hope you'll give me another chance. Meet me back out in the street and I will find a way to make it up to you.
Okay, I guess that was uneventful. I guess. It's been forever since I played. I've said that like 7 times already. I can't keep saying it.
I must apologize. I'm Swan, the leader of the Hoods. We just aren't very good at this robbery business. We're thieves, but not the bad kind. We used to work the bazaar. When a corrupt merchant swindled an innocent citizen, we'd pick his pocket and return the gold, keeping a small cut. But the King of Thieves shut us down, under pressure from the other gangs, of course. Now those gangs have the run of the entire city. Not only that, but after letting the city go down the drain pipe, the King of Thieves just skipped town, abandoning Aggrobah to gang control. I'm sorry, this must be disappointing to you. The King of Thieves is who you came to see, right? Well, perhaps I have another idea. The King of Thieves abandoned not only the city, but his beautiful wife as well, Sultana Shahrazad. These days, she's the only hope this city has. You should speak to the Sultana. In fact, I'll go too. I've been meaning to talk to her. Her apartment is across the bazaar. Meet me there.
Well, this sounds like it can only go well. I forgot if there was a boss fight here first. I don't think there is, but... Well, there's a boss fight coming soon, but I just want to get to the Mirage Battle City music because it's the best.
I know, it was wrong. I admit it, but that's why I called it off. And here I am, coming clean. You have to give me some credit for that.
I do. You have a good heart, Swan. Just do me a favor and stop trying to pretend otherwise, all right?
As you wish. I'm yours to command, Sultana. You don't have to worry. It'll never happen again, I promise.
You must be the wizard Swan spoke of. I hope you'll forgive the rude welcome you received. I'm afraid that's the legacy of my husband's reign. Please, come in, though. If you had matters to discuss with the King of Thieves, you can discuss them with me. I'll do what I can. So the Drommel nomads in Caravan are seeking aid to fight against who? Overlord Xerxes? I'm not familiar with this name.
Wait, Xerxes is resurrected? Oh, phooey! Then Urkala's back too. Master, I must warn you, they are dangerous and not very pretty either.
It's a Barbie genie.
Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have little to offer in the way of aid. As you can tell, the city has fallen to crime and lawlessness. My husband was gallant, charming, and open-minded, but he was a terrible king. He let the city's gangs have their way in everything. The gangs once kept to the districts, but the king gave them free reign across the city. Law-abiding citizens now fear to leave their homes.
Oh, and he didn't stop there. Gave them the palace, too. Great guy, huh? It's horrid. Have you seen the bazaar? So dreadfully boring these days.
All that said, we do have a plan for restoring order. Perhaps if you help us, wizard, then we can address the threat of this overlord. first thing I need is my husband's vizier, Fazal. His home is just across the bazaar. Convince him to come here, and we can discuss the plan.
We're gonna have to beat him up. Yeah, we're gonna have to beat up the guy. I'm almost positive we're gonna have to beat up the vizier. That reminds you of a really stupid name for... nah, that's getting off topic. Well, the only reasons I'm...
What's this all about? You were supposed to be watching the door. Me? I thought you were watching the door. I mean, you said I got the door.
That was when I was opening it, you nincompoop. Bah! It doesn't matter. Just get them.
Should just be able to do this with a mob deck, I think. Oh yes, this music is... This is the best fight music of any of the Wizard101 worlds, in my opinion. I'm glad they started to do this sort of thing where they change the music depending on where you are in the world. Mirage seems to love weapon casts. This is like the third or... I think this is the fifth I've actually gotten throughout this entire world. When I remember in Polaris, I like net. Then again, I don't think I ever really used my wand spell in Polaris, now that I think about it. I love this. I love this game so much. I need to play this game a lot more often. Bye bye.
Quick, let us get out of here. Get the door.
Wait, does that mean you want me to watch it?
No, you fool. Just get out of here. We need to tell Ali Baboon about this.
Ali Baboon, that is...
Praise the sands! Thank goodness you surprised us, those ruffians, and ran them off. They were trying to rob me. I'm so glad you came. Really, the Sultana wants to talk to me? I thought perhaps she'd left the city, but all right, I will come. I will meet you at her apartment.
You were doing an illegal trade with them, weren't you? You're a criminal. Criminal. I suppose that is that's one of the positives for starting this so late, is that there's absolutely nobody around to bother to like have text blocks popping up.
There you are. It sounds as if you arrived at the Vizier's abode just in time. Now you see how bold these gangs have become. I'm glad you are all here. Istar and I have come up with a plan for restoring order to Aggrobah, and I hope you will help us. The plan is simple. We rob the robbers, steal back what was stolen. We raid each gang's coffers and blame the theft on a rival gang. When the gangs go to war, we step in and negotiate a truce, requiring all gangs to stay out of the bazaar. We restore order to the city center.
Oh, please, this plan is preposterous. With all due respect, Sultana, it would be better to leave the city. This plan will never work.
Humor me, Fazal. I believe it will. Istar will accompany the wizard. First, they will steal back the armband of Zamir from the Pharaoh's gang.
Don't worry, Wizard. I'll show you the way. Your part is to get in and steal back the treasure. I'll make sure the Thuggies gang gets the blame.
I guess if the genie's going along, I'd just be dead weight. Undead weight, I suppose.
That would be all right, I suppose. Perhaps you can tell me more.
I guess if the genie's going along, I'd just be dead weight. Undead weight, I suppose. How about I just stay here with the Sultana?
That would be all right, I suppose. Perhaps you can tell me more about this Overlord Xerxes, Wizard, Istar. Our hopes go with you. Good luck.
Well, here we are, the River District. I know, it's so dingy. So let's not dilly-dally. We do our work here and get back to my master. She's amazing, isn't she? The Sultana. The best master I've ever had. My last master was a military captain. He was sweet, but didn't last. Now, where were we? Oh, getting into the Pharaoh's waterfront warehouse. We'll have to rough up the felons until one of them coughs up a key.
Oh, that's doable. And of course, here we go. This is, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 quests past this is about as far as I got in to Mirage, if I remember correctly. How good these guys don't have shadow pips. I do need to play this game more often. It is really fun. Part of me still wants to go through and make everything in this game in Unity or something. I don't have the rights to do that. Or the skills yet. It'll be a mighty difficult task to do. And again, I pass because shadow pips are inconsistent. So I still don't know. I guess it's because it's one of the strongest spells I've got, but whatever. Oh man, no critical. And it's still not enough to kill, but it should be enough. It should give us stun, which is good. Pretty good for a spell that's only supposed to do, what is it, 450 damage? 475 or something? I don't know, I think I made this one up to 700, so... Still nothing. Still no picks. Otras. I might just change out Raging Bull for Fire Dragon in the next fight just to make these battles go a little bit quicker. Raging Bull does more damage initially, but Fire Dragon will make the fight go faster because I won't be sitting there waiting for a Shadow Pip that's never going to... Let's just keep giving the Shadow Pips to Stefan, the person that doesn't have a Shadow spell in his deck. Wow, they're really hating on. They really don't want to give him a Shadow Pip. Finally! It took long enough. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say that the Raging Bull can just end a fight really fast if you get the Shadow Pip, but if you don't...
Meow! Mother told me to stay away from alley cats.
Oh, you were a cat? I thought you were like some sort of camel or something.
You want the warehouse key? Fine, take it.
Gotta go get where there's the mouse for him. Gotta go get some health. Okay, now we can go fight the boss. The funny thing is, my Myth and Storm Wizard are really close to getting to Mirage 2, but I can't beat Rasputin no matter how hard I try because I only have 2.
Intruders in the warehouse. We keep them away from the treasures at all cost.
Ugh, more pharaohs to fight? Really? How boring. Oh, I have an idea. With just a little genie magic. That didn't help, did it? Phooey. They were supposed to be little bugs, not scarabs. I hate scarabs. Those clicky mandibles creep me out.
You're not a very good djinn. You're not very good at being a djinn, you know that. Like, at all. That was the wrong thing to... Like, how do you mess that up? You have control over pretty much the entire universe. How do you mess that up? Ooh, Catalan. I can't wait to see what sort of things come from Empria. Also can't wait to get my level 118 spells from this world also, but that's secondary right now. Oh no, I guess that's not what I guess Empria would be secondary. Then again, what I think is going to happen is that when I come, like maybe around September, maybe October is when we'll be getting Empria. Maybe actually no, December I think. Because it's been about a year since Mirage came out. Actually, no, I'd have to look that up, actually. See what time it is. Has it been an entire year? I'm not actually sure if that's if it's been an entire year yet. Justice range. Now the Ice Giant is going to do to Scarabs what I would do to them and smash them with a hammer. Those are some strong attacks, but then again they are storms, so I guess I can understand it. That did not do nearly as much as I thought it would. Barely a quarter of their health. That's still pretty good considering this one wasn't really buffed, I don't think. This should deal a good deal of damage. I'll always love Fire Dragon. It always has a special place in my heart. Not quite enough to kill them outright. Oh yeah, I stunned them. Oh, so now you get the weapon cast. Just for the extra experience points. This is the last battle I remember doing in this world. I might have gone a little bit further, but not much farther than this.
those nasty scarabs. We can get what we came for. The armband of Zemir is probably in that chest. Perfect. Now, just a little more genie magic, and we leave evidence here that the thuggy gang was behind this. Oh, goodness! I had no idea this would be so much fun! Let's get back to the apartment and tell my master the good news.
I kind of feel like they're sort of trying to go with the happy-go-lucky Jin that Robin Williams did, but they are failing on so many. I kind of feel like that. Maybe it's just because I compare so many Jins to him, but I don't think they're doing a very good job of it, if that's what they're trying to do. Actually, no, I did get a little bit farther, but not much. So I remember exploring the city a little bit more, but I know I did not get out of the city.
That was fast. You recovered the armband of Zemir. Excellent. I'll see it return to its rightful owner. Good work, you two.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic stuff. We're so pleased.
And now time to take...
And now it's Ali Baboon's turn. He and his thuggy goons had the nerve to steal the Mask of Ejmir from a Drommel collector. Go to the Gardens district, find their stash, and steal back the mask. Istar, this time plant evidence framing the Fangs gang for the theft.
Of course, Master. Oh, you know what? I could also use genie magic to bring down a plague of snakes in the Gardens district.
That is an interesting idea, Istar. But I think just planting evidence to implicate the Fangs is enough. Let's stick to the plan.
Anyways, this has been Stefan Froststarter bringing you part 6 of my Mirage walkthrough. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I'm enjoying playing through it. I'll try and get the next part up as soon as possible. Thank you all for watching. This is Stefan Froststarter signing off. Peace.